go. Destroyed, I'm this body figured. In life, have I survived? Nowhere to go. We've been brought here for a reason, be it fate or eternal treason. Souls will be saved, only is waged as we plead for something to believe in. Ringing down, full of ways out, of something to hold. I erode, fade like a low. Shrink inside as I depart the throne. Destroyed, I'm this body figurehead. In life, have I survived? With nowhere to go. Destroyed, I'm this body figurehead. In life, one by one till we are all alone. Have I survived? Nowhere to go. Destroyed, I'm this body figurehead. In life, have I survived? Breathe yet I can feel the knife. Winding in the script of my confession of a fallen king. I do almost anything. If I could end this waking dream, escape through a scream and feel I'd won some way through this dark decay. Welcome an early grave and put my heart away to start another game. It's getting old with nowhere to go. All alone, more than you'll know. One by one till we are all alone. Destroyed, I'm this body figurehead. In life, have I survived? With nowhere to go. Destroyed, I'm this body figurehead. In life, shrink inside as I depart the road. Have I survived? Nowhere to go. Destroyed, I'm this body, have I survived? One by one till we are all alone. Nowhere to go. There's nothing left to do. What we have, what we have, what do we have? What do we have? Nowhere to go. There's nothing left to lose. Nowhere to go.
Run it. I never gave a fuck. I never gave a fuck about what niggas thought about me. I mean, I did, but like, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? You gon' love me, man. You gon' love me, man. They can't comprehend or even come close to understanding him. I guess if I was born, they would love me more. Guess if I was simple in the mind, everything would be fine. Maybe if I was a jerk to girls, instead of being nice and speaking kind words, then maybe it would be okay to say then I wasn't a good guy to begin with. But my mind is all crazy, 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 crazy. They got me thinking I ain't human, like I came from above, 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 above. Feeling like an airplane in the sky, but then they say I'm crazy, 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 crazy. They got me thinking I ain't human, like I came from above, 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 above. Feeling like a bird sitting high, high. I'll be that man on the moon. I'm that man on the moon, and I'ma do what I do. So do you, hey, hey. I'll be posted with my blood and a broom, I do. I'm that man on the moon. I'm up on the moon.
It's like I would play all my stuff for everybody, you know, and all my people would give me feedback, you know, and they'd be like, yo, why your shit sounds so different? You know what I'm saying? Why your shit like on another level? Why does it sound so different? Like that's a bad thing. And I'd be like, why not, nigga?
Close my eyes, high in the dark, it's a curtain call. Come on, all I do is try to make it simple. The ones that make it complicated never get congratulated. I'm something different, all aspects. Don't want a woman just to love her assets. I still wipe her up, even with her flat chest. The type to get hurt, but that's a past tense. My mind is on hazy, 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 hazy. I be thinking that I'm wrong, cause they used to call me lame, 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 lame. My swag was a little different, but then my mind is hazy, 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 hazy. I be thinking that I'm wrong, but they the ones who lame, 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 lame. I got the last laugh, nigga, nigga, nigga. I be that man on the moon. I'm that man on the moon, and I'ma do what I do. So do you, hey, hey. I be posted with my blood and a broom. I do. I'm that man on the moon. I'm up on the moon.
On the road of illusion, I started to lose myself as I fallen into a hell of delusion, trying to raise an empty shelf.
Yeah, I went too far
Into my deep thoughts,
and no matter how close I get, no matter what I did wrong,
no matter what I say,
I'm trying to catch that freedom.
so I'm talking to myself again. Are you happy with
Living like a dog on the money chain, keep falling the same way.
terrified of routine?
In the mirror, I see my biggest fear, but silence is almost here.
So I'll tell her how I feel.
What am I fighting for? Never understood this world. Oh Lord, can you save my soul? Cause I still feel so cold.
Feeling that I cannot explain on a screen about a holy living in the hollow fame. You can still be lonely.
Cause of the noise they pour over my mind, I cannot hear my voice, so I must still be fine. Revolution, I'm in the wrong way. I'm not gonna talk about pain. Everything turned into a game where I'm the main character.
So what's the point of living like a burning jug in regular disappointment? I'm not sure you wanna know what it's like.
So hear me now, in the mirror, I see my biggest fear. The silence is almost here, so I'm gonna let it go. What am I fighting for? Never understood this world. Oh Lord, can you save my soul? Cause I still feel so cold. so cold.
Let me just take you somewhere secret. Gonna cut all of the lights down, then forget all about your boy. We gonna just flow with what we feel. Let's share a few private thoughts. I'm not just out for your sex. Let me simplify the things in life that you find complex. Forget what you heard about me, cause you're a scarecrow groupie. But there's no pressure on you, cause you know what you must do. Check this out, let's have a drink and I'll give you time to think. Let me puff this Buddha blunt and cut on this porno bump. Girl, come lounge here by my side tonight. You're my devil's bride and there's a freak deep inside. Have no shame, no need to hide. Why do you keep on blushing? Get it on like a slushy. She must be kind of tipsy on this crystal like a gypsy. Now I got her on all fours, about to break down the headboard, crash this bra on through the wall. Now she howling like a dog. Sweat poured, we hit the floor, it don't quit. Another one ripped, it's just another victim of your infamous late night chick. I'm not the type that get involved in long relationships, taking trips and buying gifts. I'm sorry, I'm not on that tip. If you want romance, you should just stick who you already with. If you in that mood, you can't just hit me on that late night tip. I'm not that type that get involved in long relationships, taking trips and buying gifts. I'm sorry, I'm not on that tip. If you want romance, you should just stick who you already with. If you in that mood, you can't just hit me on that late night tip.
I done seen some funny since I got in this game. They wants my crib, they wants my kisses, I done got my fame. I never recall you asking your last boyfriend for Nathan, but now the big bourbon on gold got you aggravated.
I need a coach bag.
I can't be even doing it.
I need my hair done.
Me too, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I've been through with it, you and it since the first time you asked. And might I add, players like me can't be saving you rats.
I ain't with that nonsense or that lovey-dovey mess. Feeling kinda like calling, all I want is sex. Slip on Victoria's Secrets, hit the liquor store before it closed. Call Chris so I can get something white to go up in my. Now I'm feeling fine, nothing but sex is on my mind. If you cannot please me, boy, then please don't waste all of my time. Got you caught up in the mist, mystic girl from Triple. Late night tip is all we have. It's time, so trick, that's it.
I'm not the type that get involved in long relationships, taking trips and buying gifts. I'm sorry, I'm not on that tip. If you want romance, you should just stick who you already with. If you in that mood, you can't just hit me on that late night tip. I'm not the type that get involved in long relationships, taking trips and buying gifts. I'm sorry, I'm not on that tip. If you want romance, you should just stick who you already with. If you in that mood, you can't just hit me on that late night tip.
I can't understand why these boss be tripping. Can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. Baller and my legs drop low to the ground. Just a young player trying to put my bid in. Freaks want a trick, they be constantly paying. Not a ghetto thug, they be constantly laying. Rainbow in on a summer motel. Oh well, that's where the juice may staying. Gotta have a lady that wanna do what I do, like skipping work or love cut high school. Serving other players in the 3-6 mafia. Cam corner on, skinny dipping in the swimming pool. Never trying to argue, bother you or fight. Keep a package Jimmy hat strapped on real tight. Feather Alizé or tall can of Bud Light, just for your freaks on the moonlight late night.
3-6, who's there bumping that music? Hypnotizing group, I tell you who I'm about to lose it. Could it be that late always kinda lonely, someone want me, hold me. I say, come here, come here, come here, the cool start crying tears. I can't think positive when no one cares of how I feel. Relax my mind, so tired that I even try to find. I cannot lie though, I can ride high late night.
I'm not the type that get involved in long relationships.
Why?
Taking trips and buying gifts, I'm sorry, I'm not on that tip.
What?
If you want romance, you should just stick who you already
Okay.
with. If you in that mood, you can't just hit me on that late night tip. I'm not the type that get involved in long relationships.
Why?
Taking trips and buying gifts, I'm sorry, I'm not on that tip.
What?
If you want romance, you should just stick who you already
Okay.
with. If you in that mood, you can't just hit me on that late night tip.
What is going down, guys? Thanks for stopping in today. Happy 4th of July, everyone. And we are just chilling today. We're not going to play BioShock. We're going to finish that up at some point soon. I probably, if I had to guess, got about 2 more videos. Hopefully 2 more decent length streams for BioShock. What is going down, Josh? Thanks, Keith. Yeah, I actually got this shirt a while ago. It's right around the time that I got my first apartment. Bill said, it's funny. The only plans I make for the 4th is to barbecue. That's about it. Yeah, bro. I'm not even doing that today. I feel like every year I make plans to do something on the 4th, and don't get me wrong, I always have fun. I usually go to a cookout or something, but I kind of just wanted to chill and enjoy the day off today. Yeah, what is going down? Drop D, aka Josh, in here. And I got it on subscribers mode today, guys. I figured that'd be kind of, I mean, I know that nobody gets in here really and just randomly blabs off, but I feel like it just allows the people that subscribe to me to comment. And yeah, if you want to comment in this bitch, then you got to subscribe. Don't know what to tell you. Hide your feelings. Josh said, I did the cookout thing yesterday. Yeah, dude, I feel like I always do that every year, but yeah, Bill, it's gonna make more people be apt to subscribe. And not that I'm really looking for a bunch of subscribers or anything, but I just feel like it weeds out a bunch of bullshit. And then when people do start subscribing, then my mods, you, Josh, Sev, Scott, you guys can pretty much take care of all that shit. Anybody that's, I mean, we haven't had any assholes in here really, so. But yeah, we are just going to do a chill stream today. I will be playing a completely new game to me and most likely a new game to you guys. Yeah, we're going to play that at some point. I'm going to do a dab and we're just going to chill for a bit before we start this game up. But yeah, I just didn't want to make any plans this year because I feel like I make them every year. And I've kind of been trying to just not really so much do my own holidays, but, you know, I always spent, you haven't had any assholes because I've been on my best behavior. Cheers. Cheers, CDT. Hmm. But yeah, we're just gonna have a vibe ass stream today, guys. Like I said, I definitely am going to be playing a game shortly that I just got recently. I almost bought it on launch, but I kind of wanted to wait some time for it to come out because I felt like it was going to turn out like pretty much every other game in the genre. And I will give the hint that it is a asymmetrical horror survival game, similar to Dead by Daylight. Um, and no, it's not Friday the 13th. Yeah, thank you guys for stopping in here today. CDT Beats, salute. Keith, thanks for stopping in, buddy. Josh, Bill, as always. Yeah, guys, it's just going to be a lit ass stream today. And we're just going to chill and vibe. And I didn't really have any other plans for today. Spend the later half of the day just chilling, not streaming. Bill is a given. You can always count on Bill. Yeah, Bill hardly ever misses a stream, man. He and dude, even when people do miss my streams, everybody has a life, man. I totally understand that. But it is important to me, the people that do show up and support when they can. So I am thankful for that. Yeah, I'm always going to be thankful for that. But yeah, since BioShock, we haven't really done much. Yeah, CDT says the same thing. Yeah, it's no big deal to me. When you're there, and that's what matters. That's how I feel, bro. I have regulars that stop in, similar to probably CDT has. The regs that are usually always in, and when they can't make it, I'm cool with that, dude. My streams are already sporadic anyways, you know what I mean? Like there are times where I'm like, "Oh, I'm getting out of work early today." Well, I could probably bust out a stream, It'll be a good time to just chill and relax after a day of work. But it doesn't always pan out that way. I tell you, Prox would never save if Bill wasn't here. That's facts, dude. Bill keeps me on my toes when I'm on games, dude. Always reminds me to save and shit. Or puts up codes to things that we need. Bill is on that shit. But yeah, man. I hope everyone is enjoying BioShock. I'm definitely enjoying playing it again. It's been quite some time since I went back to the series, and I've honestly played, if I had to guess, I've played through BioShock Infinite 2 times before, and I've played through BioShock 1 maybe 3 times, and I've only played through BioShock 2 once. So I look forward to playing through all of those eventually, but like I said, we're gonna break shit up. We're gonna go back to the Resident Evil. So is it true what I read earlier? BioShock sold out. Yeah, so on CD keys, it's probably sold out. But I tell you what, Bill, Steam is having their summer sale right now. And dude, I went to my wish list today, and there was so much shit on my wish list on sale. So you might want to check the Steam summer sale. I don't know what all is on sale, but yeah, I would check there too, man. I know you can usually get it for next to nothing on CD keys, but sometimes you can catch it on sale on the Steam store. and it's not a bad price. I don't know what all is on sale, but I can say a good portion of my wish list. Now, unfortunately, the game that I got that was on my wish list was not on sale, but it's whatevs. I knew that I would eventually get it. I'm kind of sucker for these games, and I'm a sucker for this movie, and I'm a sucker for the way that these asymmetrical games play. However, I was real big into playing Dead by Daylight for quite some time. I played that for a solid 3 years, pretty much took up most of my regular gaming, and then it just started to kind of go downhill. We've talked about Dead by Daylight before. We've talked about is this Resident Evil 9 thing I see for real? Yeah, Keith, it is for real, bud. Hey, what's up? Yeah, the Resident Evil shit is for real, Keith. Here's the thing. I really love and Josh is big into Resident Evil as well. But I don't think Josh played through 7. 7, I feel like, brought the series back where it needed to be, and then 8, I've played like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours of it, and I kind of get to the same point every time, and then it's like blah, they kind of bring back some stuff from Resident Evil 4, like the merchant dude, but it's a different character. So you can just buy ammo and shit like that. And that really, to me, kind of fucks up the whole survival horror aspect. Just a bit. But yeah, I don't know, dude. I probably will end up getting 9 just because it's a thing. And I've definitely already heard rumors of a Resident Evil 1 remake again. Five was complete shit, but 6 was at least a game. Yeah, bro. We've talked about this several times. The series just kind of went stale, man. For me, it went stale kind of around 4. I did play through 5, and yeah, 5 wasn't good. And 6, I heard nothing but bad shit about, even though I don't really follow reviews all that much. But I heard enough bad shit about it, and 5 left such a bad taste in my mouth that I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to even deal with 6. But yeah, Keith, hopefully it keeps the series going in the direction that it needs to in order for Resident Evil to fucking survive, because it's not a series really that I want to like see die, but it's like, come on, man, we got to do something. And I think 7 brought it back for me, but then 8 was, like I said, right back to it just added some things from Resident Evil 4 that I wasn't necessarily a fan of. But yeah, I started seeing rumors about that a while ago, Keith, and then I kind of thought the same thing. Like, I didn't know if it was for real or not, but it definitely is. I don't know how I feel about it, dude. You know what's weird, man? I don't really get hyped for modern games anymore, dude. It's extra weird. Like back in the day, even 5-6 years ago, dude, I would be hyped when the next new thing came out, but you get tired of keeping up with that shit, and you start to find yourself looking for games that aren't necessarily on everybody's radar, and they're great opportunities that are missed. You know what I mean? Like brand new ideas, and we've talked about this before. Bill and I have, went on multiple times about modern gaming, and I just don't. Yeah, just like music, same thing, dude. That's hardly ever where I get used to, or where I get hype about, some new music shit, unless it's artists that if Sleep Token comes out and says they're going to release new shit, I'm stoked. If Sev ever says he's releasing anytime Sev releases new shit, I'm stoked for it. But it's the same thing, dude. Yeah, I would agree, Keith. We should be back anyways. I don't know what the hell's going on. We should be good though. Which sucks because we had a decent amount of people in here. We should be back up and running now. Yo. Yeah, it was on my end, Keith. For whatever reason, my internet's being wonky. Honestly, started last night, but I reset my router this morning thinking that, yeah, we're back. We are back. Thank you guys for sticking around. We should be good now. I noticed it almost immediately. There's some storms on the way. Yeah, dude, I noticed it kind of looks like shit outside. But I had some weird internet shit last night, and then when I woke up this morning, it was all wonky, so I just reset it and was like, oh, it's probably just because I haven't reset my router in a little while. But yeah, we should be good to go now, guys. Appreciate everyone that hopped back in. Yeah, it's saying everything's restored on my end, so I'll just have to keep an eye on it. It is looking kind of shitty out. It says it's 81 right now, but hold on, let me check to see what's headed our way. Yeah, it's kind of been shitty. It was shitty yesterday. It was really muggy yesterday. Yeah, rain starting in about 2 hours, but it's already looking pretty shit here. Actually, where I'm at says 1.5 hours, so it won't be long before it's raining. But yeah, thanks for everyone that hopped back in. We should be good. We should be back now. Yeah, it didn't look like it was gonna rain when I got up. It's weird. It actually looked really sunny. I stepped outside for a bit this morning, and it was decent out. Yeah, thanks for staying. Thanks. I think the only person we're missing is CDT. Yeah, Keith said, but you never know with Lake Erie. Facts, dude. But yeah, we'll be finishing up BioShock. If I had to guess, we'll be streaming again. We'll be streaming BioShock again this weekend. I have a little bit of. I didn't really have to go into work tomorrow, but I am gonna go in kind of on the early side, so I can get out kind of on the early side, just for some extra cash. So yeah, I'll have Saturday and Sunday off. Most likely probably be back to streaming BioShock Saturday. I think that's when we'll go back to streaming BioShock. I'm obviously enjoying the game right now, but I thought today would be the perfect day to kind of take a break from uh, just streaming the same games for a while and do something to break up all the madness. Today's kind of like Keith said, it's about the rain. It's just a laid back day, like Bill was saying earlier. Here we go again. Looks like we're dropping frames. Wow. Yeah, my internet is acting wonky, dude. Hopefully we can get some streaming in today. Yeah, I appreciate it, guys. I think, there are days like today where it's kind of like I just want to chill, bullshit with everybody, play some random games that don't really, necessarily we have to follow a storyline or anything like that and just vibe out. Also been thinking really about like how I do my podcast. I've kind of left it open for just discussions on whatever. Most of my podcast episodes so far have been about music. Um, I think I did one. Yeah, I did one about what I got, how I got into gaming and shit like that. But dude, also would love to do some like true crime shit, like unsolved cases type shit. I've talked about that with my brother Tony and shit with his channel. And he still hasn't gotten I can't believe YouTube caps you at like you have to have 50 subscribers in order to go live. That is insane to me. But YouTube is totally different than it was. Yeah, Tony's going to be doing some his channel is mainly focused on paranormal. But Tony and I have talked about doing an episode on a kind of like paranormal true crime mix story about this hiker that went missing in Las Vegas, not too far from Area 51. It's a crazy story. I kind of introduced Tony to this story because I knew he was doing paranormal type shit, and it was one of those weird stories where it could go either way. It could be paranormal, considered paranormal, or bro, Sevedemic in the house from Grand Forks, North Dakota. What is going down? I'm sure tour is going awesome for you, bud. Yeah, we are just vibing out today, Seth. We're gonna play a game here shortly that's new to me, probably new to everybody in here. But we're just kind of chilling today. Yeah, I am getting amped for this show in Ohio, man. He said, "What's going down is this brutal workout I just finished." Yeah, well, sometimes you gotta get that shit out of you, bud. I know Seb, though, dude. He always, like, if a while back he'd be hitting the gym all the time, and then he was like, fuck that, I'm just gonna work out regularly from my house, wherever the fuck I'm at. Seb gets it in wherever, dude. Yeah, I am stoked about these Ohio shows, man. I know that I'm not going to make it to the Akron show, but this Cleveland show is going to be a banger, dude. I am pumped for that shit. It's not that far away. 13 days away, guys. 13 days away until Sevedemic is in Ohio. And Sev, I don't know what time you're going to be up at the venue, dude, but I was going to try to get up there a bit on the earlier side for me, just to kind of be able to kick it with you, dude. Yeah, I kind of want to get up there a bit earlier than normal. I just feel like it'd be a lot easier for me to chill and hang out and catch up. He said, I'm usually at the. Oh, that's perfect, dude. I won't be up there that early, but if doors open at like 7:30, I'm going to try to get up there probably around 5 or 6 ish, at least a bit early so that we can catch up and. Plus, I'd rather be there before doors open just to be able to get a spot, Awesome, dude. Bill said I was the first one there, dude. Yeah, man, it's kind of dope if you're able to catch up with, uh, an artist that you really like before the show or even after the show. Uh, but with Sev and I, it's like, bro, we've been friends for so long that it's like, I'm not just stoked about the show. I'm stoked to see this fool because I haven't seen him in fucking years now. COVID ruined all of that shit. Bill said I was there the first motherfucker in line, bro. But yeah, back to podcast type shit. Yeah, like I said, I hope to do an episode with Tony. Once Tony's channel is up and running. I know that he said even if he couldn't do a live audience type thing for the time being, he was just going to try to release videos in order to gain subscribers, which, luckily my YouTube channel had been up for a while. Like I said, I have older videos on there. I just sent one to Sev of the arcade that I built a while back, but it's filmed using this shitty fucking phone that I had at the time. And man, I wish I still had good footage of that. Now, I still own the internals of this arcade. I just don't have the cabinet anymore. He said, wouldn't that be funny if that's how Bill really talked in person, all hard and gangsta? Josh, this fool pops off on people, dude. Bill is a swing first, ask questions later kind of guy. What is going down, Scott? Scott, thanks for stopping in today, bro. I really appreciate it, man. Like we meet him for the first time and it's all like, wow, Bill is hard, dude. No, that is Bill in my head. So that will never not be Bill in real life. You know what I mean? Like I picture Bill as like, you know, the first time he runs across one of his enemies, he just suplexes him on spot, dude. Doesn't even say a word. Yeah, Bill is wild as eggs. See? Sev can vouch for it, dude. Bill's a legend, dude. Oh, he's always strapped, dude. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. We don't call him Wild Bill for no reason, dude. 10-gallon hat, yeah. Walking around with 6-shooters on each side of his hips, dude. Telling you, you don't fuck with Bill, man. Has a tattoo that says proc save. Bang bang, yeah, dude. He's known for it. Wild Bill is crazy up in these streets, dude. Fuck around with Bill, you'll end up hog-tied on some fucking railroad tracks, dude. Telling you, dude. Chat is lit today, guys. Yeah, and we have it set to subscriber mode. Like I was saying earlier before Sev and Scott jumped in, man. Um, I just felt today, and probably from here on out, I'm gonna run subscriber mode. We don't deal with assholes in here regularly, but it's just another barrier. If you want to be able to chat with awesome people like us, you gotta subscribe. Can't just get that shit for free, dude. He said, I love chilling with you guys. Nah, dude, that's my favorite part of streams, dude. Uh, Chat is always a good time. I feel like there's always solid conversation going on. It's always a good time. Regardless of we're gaming or not, dude, we always have a fucking legit ass time in here. And I felt like the 4th was just kind of like my day's going to be laid back. It looks like shit outside right now. So, yeah, I'm just hanging out today, dude. So I felt like, this chill ass vibe in the new spot in the sewer, it just made sense. Now we're shooting off fireworks now. Chilling, killing, dude. Yeah. But yeah, guys, I definitely want to do more podcasts in the future. There's, again, I have so much shit that I haven't even talked about. Seb said, I'm a binge Better Call Saul with Daft today. We got us a suite. She's never seen it. I've never watched it, bro. Uh, Dude, I've been honestly really just catching up on. I've been watching a lot of horror movies, just like no matter what it is, like just trying to watch it. You know, whether it's good or bad, just you know. And I finally caught In a Violent Nature just probably 2-3 days ago. And man, if you are a fan of 70s and 80s and maybe even some 90s slasher movies, In a Violent Nature is crazy, dude. It kind of puts it more from the perspective of the killer. It's very Friday the 13th, Texas Chainsaw, Halloween vibes to it. Great fucking movie, dude. If you're a fan of old school horror movies. Podcast about shit like that, dude. He said it heard mixed things about A Violent Nature. Dude, the 80s slasher movie lover as a kid that I was, I have not watched the first season of The Last of Us, but I've heard it's amazing, dude. I've heard it's amazing. Dude, I find it really hard for me to get into TV shows just because I am trying to get so caught up on not just catching myself up, but, like recently just trying to find more modern horror movies that I might be apt to like. And most of them I don't. But there are a handful every now and then that I just really enjoy. Even if it's not the whole movie, it's, I'm going to check it out, Sev. I've heard great things about it, dude. And, I binged Fallout, and I thought that was amazing. So, I've heard Last of Us is just as good, if not better. But yeah, I mean, dude, I I could go on for days about catching up on horror movies or just finding new shit that I haven't really stumbled across, or things that I've had to watch for like so long and then I finally watch them. Like Josh and I were talking more recently about I just recently seen the movie. Is it from the 80s or the 90s? Society. And dude, I loved that movie. I thought it was crazy. It is more rare, dude. Society's in the 80s. Yeah, it's dude, it's a crazy fucking movie. The weirder part about it is I bought this movie a while ago I bought like the special edition of Society. It came with DVD and a Blu-ray of it, and you can change like the cover on it. Dude, I've owned this DVD for almost 3 years now. I've had a copy of it on my PC for more than 5 years now, and I'll just collect shit and get around to watching it. And Society is one that I kind of wish I would have watched sooner. I thought it was a crazy fucking movie. Yeah, it's the Arrow video release of Society, Josh. I just, it was a very unique story. It had moments of absolute cheesiness, but if you are I really find myself big into, like horror comedy movies, like The Return of the Living Dead, all of those. Dead Alive is another fucking brilliant horror movie that's super cheesy, but amazing, dude. We've talked about it in here before. Josh, that's the Blu-ray I have. I originally saw that on the last drive-in with Joe Bob Briggs. Yeah, dude, I don't know how that one flew under my radar for so long. Once I found out about it, I got a copy of it, and yeah, dude, Dead Alive tour. Facts, dude. He said, and Prox, you put me on to Dead Alive. That's crazy, bro. My brother used to talk about that movie when we were younger, and he would go over it so many times with me, and I'm like, bro, I don't remember what movie you're talking about. So it wasn't until my like late teenage years, early 20s maybe, that I found a copy of Dead Alive before it got kind of harder to find. And dude, that movie blew my fucking mind. He did all those shit films, then went on to do Lord of the Rings. It is crazy that those are Peter Jackson movies. And I actually saw Bad Taste before I saw Dead Alive. I know people have kind of mixed opinions about Bad Taste, dude. I saw it at a time where I was super big into collecting. I was super big into collecting trauma movies around this time that I saw Bad Taste. He said, random. My favorite comedy horror is The Burbs. I just watched that recently, dude. It's a great one, man. That's a classic, dude. But I'm just a fan of like cheesy gore, cheesy horror, you know. Bill said, it's a fun movie. I have that one. Are you talking about Dead Alive, Bill? Scott said, I just recently watched The Faculty again. Yeah, I haven't seen that in years. I just recently watched Disturbing Behavior again for the first time in quite some time. Yeah, Dead Alive is fucking crazy. You talk about a crazy horror movie. By the end of the movie, the dude, if you've never seen Dead Alive, the main character of Dead Alive by the end of the movie ends up with a lawnmower strapped to his fucking chest, walking through this house full of zombies, just tearing zombies apart with a lawnmower, dude. It's insane. It's insane. And that's one horror movie that I don't have a lot of. I actually, now that I think about it, I don't really have any merch from that. I kick ass for the Lord. Yeah, dude. The fucking priest that knows kung fu and shit, dude. Yes, dude, that line is poetry. That's what I mean, dude. That is what I love about horror movies, is like that vibe. Don't get me wrong, I love all the serious ones, but I always find myself drawn to shit like that. Shit like Toxic Avenger, Class of Nukem High. Dude, the list of ridiculous horror movies that I've watched, bro. It is such a fun movie, Bill. Such a fun movie. And it's so, like, the way that it picks up and builds is like, you're just not expecting it, dude. Lloyd Kaufman is our Wasteland regular. Yeah, man, I need to make my way to one of those to meet Lloyd before something happens to him, bro. There was a big time where, bro, again, my late teenage, early 20 years were spent literally buying and tracking down and watching every fucking trauma movie that I could get my hands on. When Bookseller Video, Josh, I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure you might know what I'm talking about, Keith. Maybe even Scott. There was a place in Elyria called Bookseller Video, and they not only sold books and magazines, but they would let you rent these movies. And when they were going out of business, bro, I went up there and bought so many fucking VHSs of Troma and they had a huge collection of the harder to find Troma movies. Yeah, Booksellers was fucking iconic. Their horror selection was amazing, dude. I've never seen another place that had horror movies like Bookseller did. Such a fucking great place, dude. Such a great place. But man, when they were going out of business, dude, they were selling VHSs for like dirt cheap, dude. Like next to nothing. I think I paid $3 to $5. Yeah, they had Faces of Death and shit that was old. Bro, speaking of Faces of Death and Bookseller Video, while this sale was going on, I bought one of those, like, shock horror movies. This one was a lot more real than Faces of Death. And, dude, it made me actually, like, I went through this phase where I was, like, kind of into that kind of shit. And, bro, I bought a movie from there. I'll have to hit my brother up and ask him the name of it. I had it right at the fucking tip of my tongue, but I bought this movie from there because I was buying a bunch of shit around that time, VHS wise, that was like super hard to find. And I bought one of those shock movies from there, and bro, after I watched it, I was never into that shit again, dude. No, it wasn't Traces of Death, dude. It was man, I wish I could remember what it was called, but it had like all these crazy scenes from like overseas, and there's the scene that always stuck with me, dude. And I don't know how much I can get away with saying on YouTube before they fucking shut my channel down, but there were these guys overseas. I don't remember which country it was, but they were protesting, and these protesters, it's not like protesting here. Basically, they would tie your hands behind your back and fucking unalive you in front of everybody with some sort of fucking pistol. But yeah, there was a scene where this protester got shot, bro, and they like filmed the whole thing, dude, and it made my fucking stomach turn, dude. So from that day forward, I pretty much got out of that whole genre. Yeah, it was kind of along those lines, Scott. I know my brother would remember the name of it. I know that the cover was all black and it had like a tombstone and then the name of the movie. I don't remember what it was called, bro, but it was fucked up, dude. But yeah, it kind of got me out of that whole you just see one scene that sticks with you, bro, and it just got me out of that whole fucking phase of watching that shit. It's fucking insane, dude. But yeah, I was buying up so many Troma movies from there, VHS wise. And I mean, this was around the time that DVDs were already, they weren't a big thing anymore. Like DVDs were common, but I was still collecting on VHS at the time. And dude, the movies that I got out of there, I wish I still had some of them because they were like original cases and everything, dude. And like I said, a lot of them were harder to find ones. If they said Troma on it, and Bro, I spent weekends in there before they were going out of while they were going out of business. I think it was like a couple months sale that they had to basically off their whole inventory. But if I went in there and it had trauma on it, I fucking bought it, dude. Yeah, I walked away from that place with so many trauma movies. But yeah, I was going through this crazy horror phase with a buddy of mine. He actually, it's crazy because I grew up watching Toxic Crusaders, and it was one of my favorite cartoons as a kid, and it was one of my favorite toy series as a kid. And I had never seen the Toxic Avenger, so a buddy of mine that I was in plumbing school with kept talking to me about the Toxic Avenger, and finally we went up to the mall that was close to me, and I found a copy of it on DVD. And after I watched Toxic Avenger, I was sold on trauma movies, and Toxic Crusaders became such a much more bigger thing for me. Like, it is just like it all made sense after seeing Toxic Avenger. Iconic horror movie character, dude. Toxic Avenger, man. And I had the version where it showed the extra scenes that were originally cut. But yeah, man, I was into all kinds of weird movies like that around that time. So it's crazy to hear people like Seb say Prox put me on to Dead Alive, because like I feel like most of the time when I mention, especially the people like Josh and stuff, when I mention certain horror movies, they're like, yeah, I've seen it. I expected Sev to have seen Dead Alive because I felt like it was so much later on in my life that I saw the movie. But yeah, Peter Jackson did Dead Alive, Bad Taste. I know there's like a Bad Taste 2, and the crazy adult Sesame Street shit, Meet the Feebles. Fucked up movie, dude. It's like an adult version of Sesame Street, and I mean adult. So, guys, while we are on the topic of crazy horror movies, hold on real quick. While we are on this topic, I'll have to switch everything over, but or like an R-rated Muppets, yeah. The original Last House on the Left, 70s. You know what's crazy, Keith, is I have never seen that movie, dude. I've never seen that movie. Which is crazy to me because I've watched a ton of. Yeah, I'll have to check that one out, dude. I've watched a ton of, old school horror movies. As far as like, when I say old school, I'm talking like 70s, shit, 70s, 80s stuff that was a little bit before my time, and stuff that I grew up watching. Wes Craven and Sean Cunningham. Yeah, I knew that Sean Cunningham was part of it because if you've never seen it, guys, it used to be on YouTube. I have the Blu-ray. It is like, I think it's called like Crystal Lake Memories or something, but it's like a 9 hour to, I think with all the added bonus shit, it's like close to 13 hours. But it's a documentary on the behind the scenes of all of the Friday the 13th. And I definitely remember Sean Cunningham talking about him and Wes Craven working on Last House on the Left. And it's weird because you'd think that I would have seen that because I watched the original Hills Have Eyes and stuff like that, but Last House on the Left is just one that is, for some reason or another, kind of flew under my radar for quite some time. I feel like if I don't put this shit together in a list form, that I forget what movies that I need to watch and stuff like that. All right, guys, we are... Speaking of old school horror, or 80s horror, more specifically 90s horror, and funny horror movies, the game we are playing today is very much that. I just have to wait until I can attach this screen capture, or game capture, I should say. And this is the first time I'm playing this, guys. So you guys will experience this with me for the first time. I expected it to kind of get mixed reviews, but it seems to be doing well on Steam. And that's cool for now, but I guess we'll see. It's one of those things where we got to kind of see where this goes. So the game we are playing today, guys, is this. This is a fucking favorite from my childhood. Yes, Keith. He said, what? I was hoping some people would be stoked about this, and the crazy thing is, I didn't even mean to bring up, we got into the talk of horror movies and stuff like that. It kind of just naturally, happened that I was planning to play this game today. I have never played this. I don't know what it's going to be like. He said, homie, homie, homie. Yeah, bro, this was one of my favorite movies when I was a kid. Still one of my favorite movies. It's one of my dad's favorite movies. Guys, I'm excited. So, I just want to go into settings first, make sure everything is set up. Yeah, I have kind of been putting this off for a while. As much as I wanted to love Texas Chainsaw Massacre, it's not a terrible game. Okay, the premise of the game is actually solid, but I feel the game itself is super repetitive. And I don't think that it would be if they would have given us more maps and things like that early on. You know, I feel like we got 3 maps and then the same map, but just a night version. Yeah, Bill, you know, I have mixed feelings about this, dude, because I wanted to love Friday the 13th game, and don't get me wrong, I did when it first came out, but I feel like it flopped very fast. It's more so the developers not keeping up with it in the way that they needed to. Let's do the tutorial here. As a human, your main objective is to escape the invasion before Clownpocalypse detonates. Killer clowns are here and you need to get out with your life, stay alive, and find a way to escape. Clowns are always on the lookout and listening for anything noisy. Keep a low profile and search containers to find items to build up your inventory. Loot containers provide weapons and helpful items, but also escape items which will need to activate one of the escapes. Hiding spots like dumpsters are an effective way to stay out of sight, catch your breath while staying hidden. There are multiple escape routes that are randomly placed throughout the map. You'll need to find these escapes, clear the cotton candy blocking them, and complete their required objectives to open them up. So it sounds kind of like a good mix between all of the asymmetrical games so far. You can go to a meeting point or find a compass to reveal their locations on your screen. Glow sticks can also help mark these crucial spots. A bunker entrance that can hold 3 humans when opened. Bring a gas can to first fill the generator, which will then power a keypad. Using a key card, enter the code and open the bunker door. The door will remain open for a short period of time, so make sure you're ready. So these are the escape routes. A boat, which is contrary to Friday the 13th, needs a spark plug and a gas can, and it holds 3 humans. Clown Tech Portal, this hybrid technology generates an escape portal, but first has to be repaired with 2 spark plugs. Once the spark plugs are installed, you must interact with the to open the portal, which will remain open as long as you're holding on to the controls. Usually a condemned pathway out of the map via bridge, tunnel, or sewer. Hey guys, this exit is blocked by a barricade and large metal gate. You first need to bash down the barricade, which is noisy, and then unlock the gate with a gate key. Once open, these exits are very unstable and will break if too many humans attempt to escape. If all else fails, there is one last Hail Mary escape. In the last 30 seconds of the Clownpocalypse countdown, the Terenzi brothers burst through one of the exterior gum walls, creating a last chance for any surviving humans to escape before This is already sounds awesome. Stamina. I don't want to bore everybody with the tutorial, but I kind of just want to know what we're doing here before we get into it. You'll have a chance to get resurrected, but you can also play a series of spectate minigames while waiting. These minigames allow you to earn items that you can gift to other players you are spectating or keep for yourself. If you get brought back, you can also play these spectator minigames after you escape, but only gift items since you are out of play. Yeah, man, I absolutely adore this movie. I kind of wish my dad was here for this, for the first beginning of this, because I don't even know if he knows that this game is out, and I know that he's a huge fan. He actually has more Killer Clowns merch than I do. Oh, so it has distractions, kind of like Friday the 13th did, which I did think that those helped dude. Throwing. And I do know you can fight these clowns. I mean, guys, we're gonna have to just learn the game regardless. Are turning them into a cotton candy cocoon, which allows you to hook them up to a lackey generator. Loose cocoons are scattered around each map, which can be hooked onto lackey generators. Doing this will lead to more helpful lackeys in the map, which will give you and clown proper coverage. So this sounds like a upgraded version of Grandpa from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. If you feed Grandpa blood from the survivors, he basically can do different things for you or for your team if you are the killers. So this seems kind of similar. Guys, let's just play this shit. There's challenges, you can customize shit. Yeah, I would be some if this anyway. You know, a while you know, got back to time playing like he said you're cutting out on my end. It doesn't look like I'm dropping frames, but I can definitely, it does look like the sound capture and shit is having a hard time. He said the audio is kind of choppy. I'm not getting any type of warnings either. Seems better now. Hopefully, guys. I don't want this to be a shit experience for everyone. We can, just to be on the safe side. It's better now, but it was hairy for a hot sec. Alright, guys, so check it out. We're gonna turn all of my settings to just high. We're gonna turn motion blur off because I hate that shit. And we're gonna see if that helps anything. It might just be my internet today, guys. We're just gonna try to get into a map here. Hopefully, you know what? I didn't even check my audio settings. That here we go. I don't know if I'm gonna be human. I don't know if I'm gonna be one of the clowns. He said it's because there's too much freedom in America. Right, man. Everybody Oh, there we go. I don't know why it muted my mic, but it did. The game crashed, guys. You know what's crazy? It sucks because I should have just I don't want to end my stream, but what I should have done before I started today's stream, and I just now thought about it, I should have just reset my PC. I think that's why I'm having issues, honestly. Hold on. I'm checking some shit here. Yeah, it's better now because the game crashed. It's saying that there's not enough memory on my graphics card. Which I think, like I said, I think it goes back to I should have reset my computer before I started today's stream. So we're just fucking up, guys. We might not be streaming this today. This might have to end up another time. It depends on if it crashes again. It might have just crashed because I switched all of my shit over, all of my settings. See where we're at now, dudes. I did turn down my settings last time, which might have caused problems. I don't know. Let's see if we can't just get a quick match and it doesn't cut out. Just let me know if it gets choppy again, because if so, we're just gonna wait to stream this when I restart my PC. And if that's the case, guys, we're not done streaming. I got all kinds of ideas today. It seems to be loading now, guys. But I just don't want my shit to get choppy on the other end, on your guys' end. If so, we're just going to play a retro game. Looks like I joined the clown side. What the fuck is going on here? Well, it's super choppy. Yeah, we're lagging like crazy, guys. We might not be playing this. We got no sound effects. Yeah, so we're not going to be playing Killer Clowns today, guys. It's whatever. I don't want to restart my whole computer because then that means we have to restart the stream, and I don't want to put everybody out again and then try to get everybody back in. So yeah, we'll just play something different that doesn't require we'll play something different that doesn't require a bunch of shit. It seems like there's an issue, like it's telling me right now that one of my hard drives is almost full. But I've noticed when this happens before, I reset my PC and then it's fine. So, um, I'm not even gonna fuck with it. You know, I'm not even gonna try to reset my PC. It just means that we're not going to be playing a game that requires high graphics because my PC, the memory shit is not going to allow it. So. You said cool Tiger Electronic games. I know, dude, I've been playing a shitload of The Sims 4 with mods, and I can almost guarantee that that's what's causing my issues is I haven't reset my PC since then. Um, I don't know if I have Splatterhouse, Josh. If I do have Splatterhouse, hold on. I really, really wanted to play Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Now I feel like a complete dipshit for not resetting my PC. Believe me, guys, if there was a way I could reset this and then jump right back into what we were doing without it interfering with my stream, other than cutting out for a few minutes. So, Josh, crazy enough, is that's where I'm looking right now, is Sega games. Yeah, I don't know if I have a copy of it. It's definitely. I don't know why it's not showing up. I have a bunch of Turbo Graphics games, but I've been having issues getting them to run lately, mainly on my Steam Deck for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah, mainly on Steam Deck, I've been having issues with it. Yeah, I don't have any copies of, for whatever reason, it's not, I'm pretty sure I thought I had the full ROM list for Sega, but I guess not. I don't know. There are a couple games that I'm missing here and there that I've noticed. That's really weird, dude. Yeah, I really wish I could have run Killer Clowns from Outer Space. It's kind of a bummer. Hold on one sec, guys. Yeah, see if I was on if I was on Twitch, I wouldn't have any problems restarting my PC. Yeah, it's only a setting on Twitch. Hmm. Yeah. Guys, I really want to reset my PC. Look, okay. I have an idea, dudes. Have an idea. And dudettes. I have an idea. I mean, obviously, this is only going to affect everyone that's in here, which is everybody that's in here, obviously. But it'll allow me to reset my PC and then have a stream basically ready as soon as I... Hold on. I'm scheduling another stream, so if you guys get a notification, that's why. It says error, duplicate stream key. Select a new key below. It should just let me keep my stream up. It'll shut down. My computer's going to restart, but then I'll have the second stream already. If that works for you guys. I'm obviously stoked that everybody's here now, so. But I think that's going to be the best way to do this shit. I'm just going to reset my PC. I have another stream scheduled. As soon as everything is reset and OBS is back up, then I will be live again. So I'll see you guys in literally like a minute or two.